y'all? Welcome back. Random TV Reviews. Your girl Anna.
Your boy Stanley.
If loving you is wrong,
I don't wanna be right.
The Unlikely Suspect. We're gonna get the review part out the way right off the bat. What I'm gonna need Tyler Perry to do is start treating these episodes like it's a hoe. I need you to hit it
And quit it.
and move on to the next, because this long drawn out relationship kind of stuff that you're doing with these episodes, they're not working.
Nah. And we haven't seen our freaking boy Randall. We seen him in the box like 5 times and we ain't seen him no more. Could you not afford to pay for him? Is that the case?
So get your coins up.
If that's the case, I'll slip you a couple dollars.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
That's why I said I'll slip him a couple. Because I got to see Randall give me life. See, he crazy as hell, but he do give us life on here though.
When did you start saying? Stop saying my words, because it don't sound right when you say it.
Well, give me life?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Well, he give me hope.
Goodbye.
He give me a whole better future. How about that?
All right, so we see Alex.
You be an unlikely suspect.
Hey, it is what it is.
You've been a suspect before.
Allegedly. So we see Alex. We knew last week that she was all right, because they don't do the cuts right. How you gonna cut, leave us in suspense, and then next time on If Loving You Is Wrong,
no.
So we knew that she was all right. Yeah. So she outside, no phone, talking about I can't get my phone, but the truck hadn't started blowing up yet.
Yeah.
Why you couldn't reach in there and get your goddamn phone?
Reach in there and get the phone.
So now the truck is on fire. She's standing out in the middle of the goddamn of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, where the hell was she going? Where was she going?
She looked like she was in the woods. That's on Tyler Perry's new movie. They used the same scene from the Halloween movie. And that's where she was at.
And Empire's on the other side.
Yeah.
I already told y'all.
All the same set.
So Marcy tells Steven about Brad and the boots and how he came back and he said he was at Bandit Mountain and all of this. All that good stuff. I said, God darn, Marcy, did you just have to go and just spill it all? So meanwhile, we got Eddie sitting over in the cruiser. They're going, Steven had already told him to take your tail up to Bandit Mountain. But nah, he cruising.
He's sitting around.
He just still sitting there at the scene, just soaking it all in. Steven said, I gave you an order.
You need to take your tail up to freaking Bandit Mountain.
I said, But did y'all see when Steven walked off, Eddie was checking his butt out?
Did he?
We're winding back. Yeah, because you was writing.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I said, Eddie.
Well, they was making out when they was in the freaking house like they both played for the same team anyway.
Well, this whole episode was really, we're going to get to it.
Yeah.
We're going to get to it. So then there's this guy named Rick goes walking by, who's the black cop that was working with Steven.
The rookie.
He going to call Rick over to the cops and say, hey, come here, dude. Where's Steven going? He said, hey.
He said, I know about your team. Nah.
He said, now we on the same team. He said, nah, not your team. He said, I shouldn't be telling you nothing, but he going on over there. Steven going to check out a suspect is Brad Montgomery. You know him? You know, I kind of heard of him.
Yeah, but I don't really know him like that.
I said, Eddie, you know that's verifiable, right?
Yeah.
So, that guy doing Eddie, of course, he gonna get on a burner phone. And he's gonna call Brad.
To give him a heads up.
And he told Brad, he said, hey, if you needed something done like this, I could have told you how to do it right.
I'll show you how to run the ropes. I know the ropes of this.
I could have helped you. Tell me where the bodies are.
Where the bodies are, so I can go get them before the police get there.
Brad said, are you high?
What is going on? I don't know nothing about no bodies.
He said, what you talking about? So he trying to give it to him. Like, look, the cops are on the way to the house. They gonna come and lock you up. Brad was
said,
like,
I'm going to sleep play. I'm tired.
I've been drinking.
Yeah,
I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Nah. I got bust upside the head with a bottle for no reason, don't know why.
And I said, you know what, Brad, I like you, but when you got a cop that's a friend of yours, he crazy as hell, but he's always been a friend to you. He's telling you what's happening, and you acting like, no, it's too late.
That's what that brown looker do to you, though.
And it gets your clothes off. You know, I already told y'all about that.
You lose your mind and your clothes come off.
Yeah. So then we get Espresso. Espresso goes over there to Eddie. And she was like, if Brad has something to do with this, I know you was a part of it too. Miss Louise told us that Brad did it. And he was like, oh, Miss Louise, Randall's mama. So right then and there, I said, y'all better put some cops on Shimmering Lights. Because that guy doing Eddie, he gonna protect Brad.
Yeah, exactly.
And he will take out Shimmering Lights.
Exactly.
And have the hearse waiting for her to take her to church. I said,
How did something? Don't wait for the hearse
to take you to church.
You to church.
You ain't been to a country funeral till you heard that song being sang.
Man, that song make you depressed, man.
And they sing it right to the family. Don't you wait for that hearse.
Sitting up there, you think it's a spirit, and it's not. It's depression. That's what it is. Ain't no spirit.
And then all the family members get saved because they scared to death.
Yeah.
I don't
want to end up in that hearse.
I don't want that hearse to bring me to church, so I need to get saved at the funeral. And you don't see him no more. You don't see him. No matter of fact, at the repast day.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ask us how we know. So, what else happened? So basically after that, Brad said, bye, Eddie.
Bye, Eddie.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time for your shenanigans.
Yeah.
So then we get Brad. Brad calls Marcy and was like, no, she ignored it.
She ignored the call.
She ignored him that time. She's so sick and all this. She done ran to the bathroom throwing up. I said, because she's pregnant.
You think she's pregnant?
I think she's pregnant.
I think it might be the nerves, though.
What nerves on top of being pregnant?
I don't think she's pregnant.
Show of hands. Who thinks she's pregnant? I see you.
You all by yourself. You all by yourself.
I see you.
Let her know in the comments she all by herself. She ain't pregnant.
She is pregnant.
She ain't pregnant.
We gonna see.
Yeah, but we'll see.
So then we get these 39 missed calls from Travis on his Michael Easley.
Psycho Travis. 39 calls.
39 calls.
39?
If you call me 3 times,
I think you're weird. Yeah. And people do that too. They call you one time. You don't answer. They call you again. You don't answer. They call you again. Leave a voicemail. I call you back if I like you.
And then they be like, didn't you see that I called? Do you know how much my phone rings? So,
and our motto is, if you call me and don't leave a message, you
didn't call. So then we got Kelly. She's going to play the voicemail messages for Espresso to hear. Espresso was saying, oh my God. What kind of voodoo sex did you put on him? I said, Kelly, is your Creole girl.
I said, we got a new hashtag for her. Hashtag voodoo booty.
So don't start this bullshit.
That's it. Hashtag voodoo booty.
So she said, look at here. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but I done dealt with my share of crazies. And you need to go down there and file some paperwork on that one right there.
Yes, indeed. Because I work for 911, so I knows how it works.
So then we over at the hospital. Joey's P.O. done slid his tail right on over to the hospital.
He ain't got no discretion.
No discretion at all.
No heart, no emotion. Why are you there, player?
Lucia peeped that real quick.
Yeah.
He said, ho, player, pull up.
Let's go to the side over here.
He was like, so you know when he gets out of surgery, I'm taking him to jail as soon as he gets stable. So what you're not going to do, you're not going to do nothing, and you're not going to talk to Natalie. You talk to me.
Here's my card right here.
I
don't blame him.
Yeah.
He coming there, I'm like, the boy that got shot, don't know he going to make it through this freaking surgery, and all you thinking about, he had a gun and locking him up.
To get your quota in.
Yeah.
Because you know PO's got quotas too, right?
But come to find out, he been a little sweet on Natalie. That's what it was. Natalie said he ain't here for Joey.
He here for
me.
He
here for me.
He called me all the time, flirting. Lucia was like, "Oh, okay, so this is personal now." I said, "Don't let Lucian whoop your A, man."
Yeah, right at the hospital. You ain't got to get far to get freaking emergency care. Cause you right there.
Just take you, put you in a wheelchair, and
push you on into the emergency room.
You have a client. So what else happened? So Natalie goes into her Black Lives Matter speech, and it kind of continued from last week, and then it kind of continued from Empire from last week. It was, she said, in all my days, I have taught my son how to respect the police. Don't run from the police. If they ask you a question, answer their question. Do what you got to do to stay alive for the police. And the whole time, it's the folk in my hood that I got to worry about. So Lucian said, not all cops are bad. And we do agree with that.
Yeah.
But he said...
She said all the bad cops is in our neighborhood.
Which is true.
Yeah.
She was like, but the ones that patrol my neighborhood are the bad ones. They need to take a page out of the book of Officer T. Norman. If y'all do not follow him on Instagram, y'all need to follow. As a matter of fact, y'all need to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, because if anything ever happens and we don't upload a video, that's where you will get your updates on what's going on. So yeah,
that's at Random TV Reviews.
Yep.
Put that plug in there. Boom.
Boom. So yeah, so she was doing her Black Lives Matter, and he was like, you know, all cops are not bad, and that's what she said. But Lucia said, it seems that the good cops get overshadowed with the foolishness of the bad cops, which is true. And that ain't just cops, it's just life, period.
But in life, you learn that the good stuff is suppressed. Nobody talks about it. It doesn't travel fast. But everything that's bad just go to the top, and it spreads real fast.
So then we get this next scene that really, I was ready for it to be over with, because it was driving me freaking insane. Every time, see, we got Ben and Julian on the phone, because Julian is at some kind of club listening to.
I think it was a strip club.
It was this god awful music in the background, and every time he would talk to Ben, it would be like, "How you doing today?" I'm doing okay.
Boochie, 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 boochie. Yeah,
you want that pure Colombian?
Boochie, 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 boochie. I don't know if I should be messing with you. Boochie, 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 boochie. Say what?
I said, how long are we gonna be on this god awful scene?
Yeah, and it went on for about 3 or 4 minutes. Every time he was like, boochie, 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 boochie.
So he said, I don't think I'm supposed to be talking to you.
Boochie, 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 boochie.
Well, why not? Because Eddie got all eyes on me.
Boochie, 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 boochie.
He said, like a boyfriend or something?
Boochie, boochie, boochie.
So Julia said, look, I want you. He said, what? You want me?
You want me? Boochie, boochie. It's like, he said, yeah, I want you on my team. What kind of way you thought I wanted you?
He said, because you know I got a girlfriend. He said, oh, okay.
Okay. Boochie, 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 boochie.
So then that stupid Julia kept doing the whole thing against Eddie. Was like, he watching you like a boyfriend. Oh,
yeah.
So then Eddie walks in, and then of course Ben act like he got to get off the phone. Eddie said, who you talking to? He said, I'm talking to my girlfriend. So Julia is on the other end. He was like, oh, so I'm your girlfriend now,
huh?
Poochie, poochie.
Interesting.
Poochie, poochie, poochie. What the hell is happening? So he finally gets off the phone with him, and Eddie tells Ben, look, you need to go get me some coffee.
So Ben go to proceed to get the freaking coffee. He's like, nah, I want you to go to the coffee shop.
Give me a latte.
A latte.
No whipped cream. I said, I would poison him. I would poison him.
Ben need to take that one thumb he still got.
Shut up.
And take it and ram it right in Eddie's gut. Darn. Keep it PJ. I'm sorry. He really do.
Oh Lord. So now we got Aunt Viv, the only Aunt Viv that we will acknowledge, because we don't know. I don't care how long Fresh Prince was on, that new Aunt Viv, we did not accept her. We tolerated her because we liked the show. But the original Aunt Viv, call that goddamn Kelly. Well, her name is Diane. She said, hey, don't make me come over there and whoop your ass.
I said, God, don't.
It's like that. She said, you keep on ignoring my son. She said, you keep on ignoring somebody when you the one supposed to be sitting up in that jail cell. But no, he took the rap for you so you can raise that little never-headed boy. I said, hold on, that's your grandbaby.
Yeah, that's your grandbaby you talking about there, play.
I said, oh my God. So she's.
But you know what, mama's mad. It don't even make no difference.
Mama's and them boys. So then she was like, oh, you're not going to talk about my son like that. She said, you ignore the calls of my son? I can talk about your son. I said, God darn. She said, oh, don't make me go to that bank and tell them
what really happened. So Kelly done robbed the bank that she worked for?
I said,
or the mortgage, because of the mortgage company, right?
Well, the mortgage company is probably a part of a bank.
Yeah.
Did you do a set it off?
I think she did. She kind of looked like that girl too that ended up backing out and didn't go in there. Kelly do look like her a little bit.
what's her name? Start with an E. I can't think of that.
I can't think of her name either.
Doesn't matter.
It don't even matter.
So I said, oh my God. So Kelly done did something with some illegals. And I said, I bet you it's at the same goddamn bank that she working at right here, right now.
But I'm still pissed off.
Was it
because
Wells Fargo?
Yeah, it probably was Wells Fargo. But I'm pissed off that this boy done did this for you and you want to at least talk to him.
Yeah.
And let him know where you stand. Because mama's like, if you don't want to talk to my son, tell the boy. That's all you got to do.
But she said, next time he call, you
Better answer the phone. Tell him.
I said, mm-hmm. So then we see Alex. She ends up trying to, well, she started off trying to flag down all these cars that was going by on this road. And I said, ain't nobody gonna stop. The clowns is out here.
They probably, you probably thought she was a clown.
She got that pink on and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I got to tell you,
Stop.
look,
Stop,
let me tell y'all a funny story. We was out at the track. We was running the track right.
I might have to insert it in here so you can see it, but I don't know. I might.
And while I was on the track, I heard something roll up on me real fast, but it wasn't behind me like all the other runners are. It was over to the side.
Yeah, in the grass. Not on the track, but in the grass.
So when I looked over to my side, I saw this neon orange. And came up on me quick. And when it got up on me, I said... And the lady said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She said, I was getting ready to knock her tail out. And I just happened to be on Snapchat. And I was like, I'm about to knock somebody out. Because I thought she was a clown trying to roll up on me. I'll knock a clown out.
Yeah.
Because they around here. This where most of the threats been at, right? Is around here.
Yep, not even too far from here.
So she ran there trying to track down everybody. They think she a goddamn clown. Well, then we finally get somebody that's brave enough to pick her up because they used to foolishness. A truck driver.
Yeah, that was our Willie.
So he picks up, and dude said, hey, where you trying to go? So she said, I'm trying to go to Denverville.
Denverville.
He said, I ain't going that far.
He said, I'll take you as far as I can take you.
And she said, well, you sure you can't drive this thing any faster? He said, I can't get no ticket if I don't get my load there.
Yeah, on time.
He said, cause me and my wife, we need that money.
We need that money.
I said, God don't.
He said, you the pretty girl. What you doing out here? He said, I ain't a pervert or nothing, but you too pretty to be out here.
He said, well, did you call the law? Did you call them and get the car or something? And I said, Alex, really? I mean, why you didn't call the law?
Because you got no phone.
No, he offered her
the phone. Yeah, she said, no.
So I was like, Lord, please don't let this man, this crazy looking man, do anything to her. But he started talking to her real nice. He asked her, say, do you like Christian music? So they put the gospel music on. And they put their depressing gospel music on. I promise you, if I ever go to church and they playing music like that, I leave. I cannot do it.
They were playing that freaking The Gaithers. Remember them jokers that used to come on TVN? I'm like, what?
So then we see Brad. Brad calls Marcy. Marcy is still in the bathroom. And this is what I told my husband. I said, you know, it's a goddamn shame. Marcy has been alone in this whole freaking series. Just about. Now she in a house with two girlfriends. And she's still alone.
Yeah, this is her fault this time.
They ain't try hard enough.
They should have busted the door down.
Right. You know, all you gotta do is take the goddamn butter knife and turn
in the door, bring in the fofo.
So she in the flow. Brad calls her and she answers this time. And Brad is explaining to her everything of how it went down and how it didn't go down. And why he knows now that she reacted the way she did. He said, but I'm not understanding why you hit me over the head with a bottle. He said, I was only trying to give you a kiss. And she was like, but you was being too rough.
He said, you like it rough.
I said, oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So one of them. One of them bondage chicks. Hashtag bondage chick.
So.
I'm hashtagging everything.
So, he basically told her, say, look, I ain't had nothing to do with this. I don't know what's going on. And blah, blah, blah. She not believing him. She want to believe him, but she not believing him. He told her, he said the mud came from him being at Bandit Park. There was new construction. He walked through a pavilion. So, hopefully his stuff check out. We still don't know what the heck he did.
Because we saw him with the freaking shovel.
So we don't know what he did. So at the same time, she's on the phone with him, the police. Knock. There they come. And they come through. They ain't got no search warrant, but they got permission from the occupant. They go straight to the room and get the boots. Oh, we got the boots. Okay, Bradley Montgomery, you're under arrest.
Just for some boots?
That's how he's not black, so it's usually not that easy.
Yeah.
To be getting locked up. I'm just gonna say it the way it is.
So tell it like it is.
Yeah. So that's it, y'all.
That's the episode.
It was a filler.
Right. Yeah.
We tried to drag it out a little bit for y'all, because y'all seem to like the longer
I did
ones.
pick the previews. It may look like it's gonna heat up a little bit more next week, but sometimes those previews can fool us.
Yeah, but we're not gonna have Randall in a box just like they did.
They need to bring Randall out that box next week.
Yeah, cause
Or like I'm gonna be like Jedi, I'm gonna have to call Tyler and talk to him about this.
I ain't calling Tyler no more.
You ain't calling no more. He won't pick up the phone. We ain't got them tickets yet to the Halloween movie yet either. Waiting on them tickets.
Yeah. Don't try to Skype me either.
But straight from the VA. I'm sorry. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell everybody you know about us crazy folk over here on Random TV Reviews. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'm clean faced it too. Skin popping. Boom.
Last night you was going crazy.
Yeah, I was looking real crazy.
But it came out good in the final cut.
I haven't watched it.
Alright. But anyway, straight from the VA, the Dirty Dirty South. 2 up, 2 down. Holla.